Mike Tyson is on the scale, Las Vegas, March 1985. The Caesars Palace is packed with journalists, photographers, promoters, camera flashes exploding like fireworks, the constant murmur of conversations, bets, speculations. Tyson is 18 years old, weighs 99 kilos of compact muscle, stands 1.78 meters tall. For heavyweight standards, he is short. Most heavyweights measure between 1.90 and 2 meters. They are towers of flesh and bone who use their reach as their primary weapon. Tyson doesn't have that luxury. What he has is something completely different. On the other side of the stage is his opponent, Robert Coley, 26 years old, 1.93 meters tall, 102 kilos. A decent boxer with a record of 8 wins and 2 losses. He's no champion, but he has experience. He has gone 10 full rounds against respectable opponents. He knows how to move in the ring. He knows the game. When Coley sees Tyson step onto the scale, something changes in his expression. A smile begins to form. First small, almost imperceptible, then wider, more confident, more arrogant. Coley leans toward his trainer, whispers something in his ear. The trainer doesn't laugh. In fact, his face tightens. He tries to say something to Coley, but Coley ignores him. He's too busy looking at Tyson, measuring the height difference, calculating his reach advantage. 15 centimeters of difference. In boxing, that's enormous. It's the difference between landing clean or eating counterpunches. It's the difference between controlling the distance or being controlled. Coley walks to the center of the stage for the traditional face-to-face photo. Tyson walks from the other side. When they meet, the height difference is obvious. Coley has to tilt his head slightly downward to look at Tyson. Tyson looks up, expressionless. Stone face. Empty eyes. Not from fear, from something deeper, from something more dangerous, from the total absence of doubt. Coley smiles broadly. He says out loud, loud enough for the microphones to catch, "Is this the phenomenon everyone's talking about?" He looks like a kid. He laughs. Some journalists laugh with him. Others stay silent, uncomfortable. They know Tyson's reputation. They've seen the training videos, the 38 knockouts in amateur fights, the impossible speed, the devastating power, but Coley hasn't done his homework. Or he did it and decided it didn't matter, that his size would be enough. The master of ceremonies separates them. Tyson returns to his corner without a word. His trainer, Cus D'Amato, a 70-year-old man with eyes that have seen 1,000 fights, 1,000 warriors, 1,000 broken promises, puts his hand on Tyson's shoulder. He doesn't say anything about the insult. He doesn't need to. Tyson doesn't fight for ego. He fights on instinct, on programming, on years of training designed specifically to destroy men bigger than him. Cus has dedicated his life to perfecting a style for shorter boxers. He calls it the peekaboo style. High guard, hands next to the cheeks, elbows tucked to the body, constant head movement, side to side, up and down, never still, never an easy target, and most importantly, closing the distance, getting inside the opponent's reach where height doesn't matter, where only who hits faster and harder matters. Tyson has trained this system since he was 13 years old. 5 years of constant repetition, thousands of hours in the gym, hitting the heavy bag until his knuckles bled, slipping imaginary punches until the movement became pure reflex. Cus shaped him specifically for this, to face giants, to turn his short stature into an advantage. Fight night arrives. The arena is full, not completely. Tyson isn't a superstar yet. That will come later. But there are enough people to create atmosphere, enough noise to make it feel important. Coley enters first. Generic music, red and white robe. He greets the crowd with hands raised, confident, smiling, convinced this will be another win on his record, convinced his reach will make the difference. Then Tyson enters. No elaborate music, no show, just a white towel over his head. Black trunks without a robe, bare torso, defined muscles, but not exaggerated. He's not a bodybuilder. He's functional. Pure speed and explosiveness compressed into 99 kilos. He walks to the ring with the towel covering his face. Economic movements, nothing wasted. Climbs the steps, steps through the ropes, removes the towel. His face remains expressionless. He doesn't look at Coley. He doesn't look at the crowd. He looks into the void, through everything, as if he's already somewhere else mentally. As if this fight has already ended in his head and all that's left is to execute the physical movements. The referee calls them to the center, repeats the rules. Coley keeps smiling, tries to intimidate with his stare. Tyson doesn't react, doesn't blink, doesn't move a facial muscle. When the referee says, "Touch gloves," Coley extends his gloves forward. Tyson barely touches them, returns to his corner immediately. Cuss whispers something in his ear. Tyson nods once. That's all. The bell rings. Round 1. Coley comes out cautiously. Traditional high guard, extended jab, testing the distance, measuring. Tyson comes out in a controlled explosion. He doesn't run. He doesn't rush clumsily. He moves with purpose. Head in constant motion, side to side, hard to track, hard to time. Coley throws a jab. A good jab. Technically correct, but Tyson is no longer where the jab was thrown. He slipped to the left. Half a step. Enough for the glove to graze air. Coley retracts his arm. Tries to readjust. Tyson is closer now. 2 steps inside Coley's distance. Inside his space. Inside his comfort zone. Coley tries to back up. Throws another jab to keep distance. Tyson ducks. The jab passes over his head. While crouched, Tyson explodes upward. A left hook aimed at Coley's liver. The glove sinks into the right side of his torso. Deep. Coley feels the impact reverberating through his entire body. A sharp pain unlike anything he's felt before. His legs buckle, just for a second. He recovers, backs up more. Tyson doesn't let him breathe. Advances. Not wildly chasing. Advances methodically, cutting off the ring, forcing Coley toward the ropes. Coley knows it, tries to move laterally, throws a combination, jab jab straight. The first 2 jabs are weak, just to measure distance. The straight has intent, has power behind it. But Tyson sees it coming, slips inside the punch, so close that Coley's arm passes over his shoulder without connecting. Now Tyson is in the perfect range. Demolition range. Throws a right hook to the body, another to the liver, then up to the face. A left hook that lands clean on Coley's jaw. Coley's head spins. His eyes lose focus for a fraction of a second. Tyson sees this, sees the window open, throws a right uppercut, brutal, compact. All the force of his legs, hips, and shoulders concentrated in 15 centimeters of trajectory. Tyson's fist connects directly under Coley's chin. Coley's head snaps violently backward. His legs stiffen. His arms drop. His eyes roll back. The entire body disconnects. Nervous system overloaded. Electrical signals interrupted. Coley falls. He doesn't stumble. He doesn't stagger. He simply falls. Like a building in controlled demolition. First the knees hit the canvas, then the torso tilts forward, then the face. The referee doesn't even start counting. He kneels beside Coley, makes frantic signals. The ring doctor rushes up. Coley's corner jumps between the ropes. Everyone surrounds the motionless body. 3 seconds pass. 5. 10. Coley finally moves. A small head movement. Tries to get up. Can't. His legs don't respond. His brain is sending commands, but nothing arrives. The official clock marks 10 seconds from the start of the fight to the knockout. 10 seconds to demolish a man 15 centimeters taller. 10 seconds to validate years of training. 10 seconds to prove that height means nothing against speed, precision, and concentrated power. Tyson returns to his corner. No celebration, no shouts, no arms raised. He sits on his stool. Cuss wipes his face with a towel, whispers to him, "That's how it's done. You executed the plan perfectly." Tyson nods. His breathing isn't even labored. 10 seconds isn't enough time to get tired. On the other side of the ring, Coley finally sits up. He's conscious but confused. His eyes struggle to focus. His trainer talks to him, but the words don't register immediately. The doctor checks his pupils, asks simple questions. "Do you know where you are? What day is it?" Coley answers slowly. Eventually he stands with help. Legs trembling. Pride shattered. The journalists swarm the ring. Microphones in Tyson's face. Questions about how he feels. About whether he knew it would be that fast. Tyson answers in short, minimal phrases. "I trained for this. Cuss prepared me. I did my job." He doesn't mention Coley's insult. He doesn't need to. The knockout spoke for him. Later, in the dressing room, Cuss sits beside Tyson. Tells him something fundamental. "People will always underestimate you because of your height. Let them. Their mistake is your advantage. When they think you're small, they lower their guard. They get cocky. And that's when you destroy them." But never fight out of anger. Never out of ego. Fight because it's your job. Because it's what you do better than anyone. Tyson absorbs these words. It's not the first time he's heard them. It won't be the last. But every time someone laughs at his height, every time someone underestimates him, these words resonate louder. And every knockout validates the philosophy. Robert Coley never becomes the same fighter again. Not that he can't physically box. His body recovers. But something breaks mentally. The confidence he had in his size vanishes. He understands there are levels in this sport. That height is just one variable among many. That speed, timing, power, and mental preparation outweigh centimeters of reach. He fights 5 more times after this. Wins 2, loses 3. Retires at 29. Tyson continues. This knockout is just the beginning. Dozens more will come. Some faster, some more brutal, some against world champions, against legends, against bigger, more experienced, supposedly more dangerous men. And again, Tyson will prove that 1.78 meters is enough when every centimeter is optimized for destruction. Years later, a journalist asked Coley about that fight, about those 10 seconds. Coley says honestly, I thought my size mattered more than it really did. I thought if I could keep him at distance, I'd win easy. I didn't understand that he had trained his whole life specifically to nullify that advantage. It wasn't luck, it was science. He knew exactly what to do, and I had no idea what was going to hit me until it was way too late. That's the lesson. It's not just about Tyson. It's about assuming that obvious advantages are guarantees of victory. Coley had 15 centimeters more. He had superior reach. He had experience. And none of it mattered because Tyson had something deeper. He had specific preparation. He had a system designed to neutralize physical advantages. He had the right mindset. How many times do we underestimate someone because they don't look the way we expect? How many times do we assume our obvious advantages guarantee success? How many times has someone shorter, smaller, less physically impressive proven to us that we miscalculated? 10 seconds. That's all it took. 10 seconds for a 1.78-meter man to prove that height is just a number when skill is absolute. Coley learned this lesson the hardest way possible, in front of thousands of people, with his consciousness briefly switched off and his ego permanently adjusted. Tyson didn't need to be taller, he just needed to be better. And he was.